folks, this is Mike with Legacy Power Sports and RV, and we get a lot of questions about the various sub-brands that Northwood builds. And so today we want to go take a little bit of time and show you the difference in these different sub-brands in the trailers and the fifth wheels and the truck campers, so that we can be sure and get you narrowed down into the rig that best fits your needs. So there's two trailer lines, main trailer lines that Northwood builds, and it's important to remember that the quality of construction and the mindset and the philosophy of how the Arctic Fox trailers and the Nash trailers are built is exactly the same. They're built by the same people in the same buildings with the same methods and mindset. They're regardless of model, they're all 4-season capability. Regardless of model, they're all third-party off-road certified. Same warranties, same everything. The main differences between the Arctic Foxes and the Nashes are the Arctic Foxes are fancier, have more amenities on the inside, and in most cases, almost all the cases, the Arctic Foxes are 6 inches wider than the Nashes. The Arctic Foxes are 8.5 feet wide. The Nashes are 8 feet wide. But the way they're built and the construction and the quality is all the same. Now in the Arctic Fox line, there's kind of a subspecies of that as well, and this is one of them in the Arctic Fox Edge. And what that means is it's a little bit of a crossover between the RV park usage type trailer and the out boondocking type trailer. The Arctic Fox Edge includes a number of electronic amenities that make it more of an off-the-road, off-the-grid type rig. 3,000 watt inverter, 1,000 watts of solar, lithium battery bank, that sort of thing that'll run this whole coach for a number of days, totally off the grid without being plugged in. So it's a little bit more intended to be out in the woods and boondocking. The standard Arctic Fox trailers tend to be used more from one RV park to the next, although they're off-road certified as well. So in the Nash line of trailers, there's also a subspecies of a fairly new variation, which is the Nash Camp. And what that is, it's a Nash trailer through and through. Construction's the same, warranty's the same, all the same 4-season capabilities with heated tanks, heated dump valves. The difference is in an attempt to offer a little bit lower price trailer with the same quality as the Nashes. What the Nash Camp does not include that the other Nashes do include: 16-inch wheels, shocks, thermal pane windows, rear camera mount, camera ready, the ladder on the back, ladder, slow rise night shades. The Nashes have a 2,000 watt inverter as standard. The Camps do not have that. And some other little doodads inside, a key rack and some of that kind of stuff. Some of the options that are not available on the Camp that are available on the regular Nash trailers: weather guard awning, heat pads for the tanks, power stab jacks in the back, RV barbecue, and gateway router, and the off-the-grid package. Those options are available on the regular Nashes, but not on the Camp. For a toy hauler with the Northwood Construction, Absolute Northwood, the Iron Horse chassis, in the toy hauler world, what we have is the Desert Foxes. There's a 27 FS, 24 AS that's a little bit shorter. They come complete with generators, fuel station, air compressor, pressure washer, everything that you need to go out in the boondocks with your toys and jump stumps with your buddies. So in the world of truck campers from Northwood, there's their main line, which of course is the Arctic Fox, which are just as big and as fancy and as well built as you can find. In fact, if you can find a better built truck camper than an Arctic Fox, buy it. Show me another picture of another camper with 32 people standing on the roof. Slide outs, upgraded cabinetry, lots of amenities in the Arctic Fox. They also build the Wolf Creek brand, which we'll take a look at. So now we're inside of Wolf Creek, which is also made by Northwood. It's made by the same people on the same production line as the Arctic Foxes. The big difference, and the reason that the Wolf Creek brand was brought into being in the first place, is to have a good quality, lightweight truck camper that can be carried by a half-ton truck. Sitting here with the batteries and the propane tanks and ready to go. This has a dry weight of about 2,400 pounds, something like that. The main difference between the Wolf Creek truck campers and the Arctic Foxes, number one, the Wolf Creeks do not have slide outs, but they have a surprising amount of room in them. This particular one's a 910, amazing amount of room in it for a truck camper with no slide out. They also have a flat roof and flat ceiling, whereas the Arctic Foxes have a domed cathedral ceiling. And the Wolf Creeks do not have quite as thick a wall as the Arctic Foxes do in order to get the weight down. But these are not a chintzy, lightweight camper, because when you're looking for campers, remember this: light means light in every way. And whether you're looking for a truck camper, the travel trailers, or the fifth wheels, this is what we refer to as a build sheet. We can send you this, and on this side of the build sheet is everything standard for that particular model, and on this side of the build sheet is everything optional for that particular model, along with MSRP pricing. So this way you've got all the standard things and all the optional things on one piece of paper, and we can guide you through figuring out which ones to get that make sense for whatever your application is. So in the fifth wheel style trailers, we've got two options that are also built by Northwood, also by the same people in the same building, on the same production line with the same methods, warranties, and so forth. We have the Arctic Foxes, which they're bigger, heavier, a little bit wider. They're also 8.5 feet wide, whereas the Arctic Fox Rapids that we'll look at here in a minute are 8 feet wide. But these are also third-party off-road certified, iron horse chassis built for each particular floor plan, because it matters where the tanks are and where the kitchen is. So this particular one is an Arctic Fox, and we'll go take a look at an Arctic Fox Rapid here in just a second. So this particular one is one of the new Arctic Fox Rapids, which is a little bit lighter trailer than the Arctic Fox fifth wheels are. Both of them still fifth wheels. This one is a little bit narrower. This is an 8 foot wide coach, whereas the Arctic Foxes are fifth wheels are 8.5 feet wide. I suppose if there's a usage difference between these and the Arctic Foxes, these might be used out in the woods and boondocking a little bit more because of the size and the weight, whereas the Arctic Foxes tend to be more in the RV parks. But the quality, the warranty, the construction is all the same. Well, I hope that answers a lot of your questions about the different sub-brands that Northwood builds and the reasons for them. If not, be sure and give us a call or shoot us an email. Be sure to like and subscribe us on our YouTube channel, and don't forget to buy it where it's built, because the people that buy all of these rigs that you see here are 6 miles that way. They're our friends, they're our neighbors, they're our relatives,